In Jamaica, 26 soldiers were injured during the May 2010 Security Forces incursion in West Kingston. Contrary to the belief that only civilians were injured during the infamous incident, medical officer for the Jamaica Defense Force, Major Gail Ranglin Edwards, testified to the West Kingston Commission of Inquiry on Wednesday that of the 26 wounded, 14 were severe. She explained to the commission that those serious injuries included shrapnels, which were lodged in injured soldiers.
When I say serious injuries, I'm referring to gunshot wounds,
yes,
shrapnel injury,
yes,
injuries ranging from blast injuries to the lower leg, resulting in an above-knee amputation. I'm also referring to injuries where a soldier would have received a gunshot wound to his neck, where he had extensive soft tissue injury, a collapsed lung with blood and air filling his chest cavity, necessitating a chest tube. And most vivid in my memory, Commissioner, as I saw these injuries for myself, was that of Private Green, who sustained a single fatal gunshot wound to the back of his head. And in addition to that projectile that caused that single fatal wound had enough energy to pierce his ballistic helmet.
Major Ranglin Edwards confirmed that the injuries to the officers treated on May 24 and 25, 2010 were consistent with the areas of the body that would be exposed in a battle. She added that among the 26 injured JDF officers treated, 4 of them had blunt trauma injuries, which she explained were possible even with a bulletproof helmet and vest on.
This would include someone being injured by a non-penetrating force that would have sufficient energy to cause injury to the skin, soft tissues, the muscles, and would render the affected person immobile for a short period of time.
In other news, October 22, 2015 marks a historic day in the South American nation of Chile. A groundbreaking legislation, the Law for All Families, has given unmarried cohabitating couples in Chile the same rights as married couples. This means that heterosexual and same-sex couples in civil unions can now get custody of their partner's child, claim pension benefits, and inherit property after their partner's death. However, in order to qualify for the advantages provided under the new civil union law, couples will have to register. So far, 1,600 couples have registered their unions. Government spokesman Marcelo Diaz says such legislation was unthinkable in conservative Chile a few years ago. Meanwhile, gay rights advocates are of the view that the new law will lay the groundwork for another first in the country, that of same-sex marriages.